It's finally happened. Tensions have been simmering for decades. But now diplomacy has failed. Sanctions broken. Talks collapsed. And the world watches as two giants, the United States and Iran, unleash their full military might. This is war. The year is 2025. After months of rising tensions in the Strait of Hormuz, the unthinkable has occurred. On a quiet morning, a U.S. Navy destroyer is struck by what American intelligence confirms was an Iranian drone swarm. 23 sailors are killed. Washington, D.C. erupts in outrage. The president addresses the nation. Let there be no mistake. The United States will respond decisively to this act of aggression. Just hours later, Operation Desert Thunder is launched. Tomahawk missiles rain down on Iranian military infrastructure, striking radar installations, missile silos, and suspected nuclear sites. Iran is no stranger to war, and it does not back down. With remarkable speed, Tehran mobilizes its Revolutionary Guard. Ballistic missiles are fired from deep within Iran's mountains, targeting U.S. bases across Iraq, Qatar, and Bahrain. The world watches live as the skies of the Middle East light up like fire. But the battlefield isn't just land and air, it's cyber. Iran's elite hacker group, APT-39, disables U.S. oil pipeline systems, causes chaos in American cities, and even disrupts air traffic control over the East Coast. For the first time in history, a war is being fought simultaneously on the ground, in the skies, in space, and across cyberspace. With the U.S. and Iran engaged in full-blown war, the global stage becomes a dangerous chessboard. Russia and China call for calm, but secretly move naval assets closer to the region. Israel launches preemptive strikes on Hezbollah positions in Lebanon, fearing retaliation. Saudi Arabia scrambles to protect its oil facilities. The United Nations is paralyzed. Allies are divided. NATO declares support for the United States, but stops short of full intervention. As weeks turn into months, both nations escalate. The U.S. Air Force unleashes its B-2 stealth bombers, striking deep into hardened Iranian bunkers. Carrier strike groups converge in the Arabian Sea, launching wave after wave of air sorties. But Iran adapts. It floods the Gulf with fast attack boats, uses kamikaze drones, and launches a new generation of hypersonic missiles supplied by covert partners. American casualties rise. Iranian cities face devastation. The human cost? Staggering. And then, the world holds its breath. Satellite images reveal Iran transporting nuclear material to a known enrichment site. The CIA warns that Iran may be preparing a nuclear device. The U.S. responds by activating the DEFCON system. For the first time since the Cuban Missile Crisis, America is at DEFCON 2. A B-52 bomber, armed with a nuclear payload, takes off from Diego Garcia. But just before a final strike is ordered, back-channel negotiations begin. After 97 days of warfare, both nations are bloodied, battered, and economically crippled. Casualties surpass 75,000. Global markets have collapsed. Oil is over $300 a barrel. Mass protests erupt in cities across the globe, demanding peace. A ceasefire is declared, brokered by Turkey and Switzerland, but trust is shattered. Neither side claims victory, and the scars run deep. Was it worth it? A war between two nations, driven by decades